Without clarity, you can't have confidence. What's up, guys? This is Philip Sessions, your communication coach, and we're going to talk today about clarity and how it will bring you confidence. I know a lot of times that I will talk about confidence and do talk about confidence here on the podcast. And that is the most important thing when it comes to you actually getting better at speaking and communicating, besides actually taking action, but having that confidence. But how do you gain that confidence? And there's plenty of ways to do that. A lot of times it's just over repetition. And as you get more and more into speaking and communicating and you get used to that, you finally get that confidence. But having clarity on what it is that you want to talk about is another important way and a great way for you to be able to gain that confidence in your communication. So let's take an example here, real quick. If you are going on a road trip and you've never been to this destination before, how confident are you of where you're going? Probably not very confident. And for those of you that are married, your wife is probably even less confident in you that you can get there. But what is something that can help you gain that confidence? For most of us, it's pulling out our phone and looking it up on Google Maps or Apple Maps. And I'm going to judge you if you're using Apple Maps because Apple Maps is trash. I like Google Maps way more, even though I am team iPhone. And anyways, using your Google Maps, because you're a smart individual right here, and that's the map of choice. You decide to look up whatever that address may be. You type it in, and boom, you know exactly where you are going. It is clear where you're going. It tells you, hey, you're going to be here in 10 minutes. So of course you're going to speed up and you're going to try and make it there in 9 minutes and beat that time frame. No, we all do it. You are guilty of it. If you didn't laugh right now, then I don't know what you're doing, but you are not living life if you're not trying to beat the estimated time to be able to get to a destination. But we put this in the map, and now all of a sudden we have the confidence that we know where we're going. When in all reality, really, we don't. But let's not go down that tangent. We have the confidence now that we know exactly where we're going because we have the clarity behind that, which happens to be Google Maps in this case, letting us know that we are going here. We need to turn right here, turn left here. We've got this many miles until we need to hit that next turn and all this stuff. And it lets us know exactly what we need to get to where we're going. And we're going to make it to our destination, no problem, 99% of the time. There are those times that's a little weird. You're not exactly sure, but you have so much clarity because of that GPS that you can get to your destination. And it's exactly like this when it's us speaking in front of an audience, or we're in a meeting and we're presenting information to be able to get feedback, to be able to move on to the next thing, or if we're in front of a client and we're going through the sales process and we're trying to understand what it is that they want. We can have that confidence in ourselves because we know where we're trying to go. That was kind of weird. We know where we're trying to go. We have that end goal in mind. And last Friday, if you listened to last Friday's episode, we talked a lot about that end in mind, which creates that clarity. But it's because we know where we're trying to go with that conversation that we can have the confidence in ourselves. That clarity of what we want to talk about, where we want to go is important for us to create that confidence, because without the clarity, we can't have confidence. And if we do have confidence, it's really a false confidence at the end of the day, which some kind of confidence is way better than no kind of confidence at all. But if you've ever been in that situation where you finally built yourself up, you had some confidence to maybe go talk to the girl, or you had the confidence to finally go ask the question, and then all of a sudden a question was asked that just totally threw you off. You weren't expecting that. Now you're messed up again. It's just like having a detour sign that comes up when you're on that path. Luckily, Google will say, hey, you turn left on this road because, oh, there's a detour. Google may have not known that. And it says, okay, recalculating. And it gives you a new route. Unfortunately, sometimes it tries to put you right back on that construction road. but you can kind of keep going and it'll keep rerouting you. And you can continue to have this confidence because it knows the map, it knows the area that you're in. It can help you get around the whole area. It doesn't matter which direction you go. And so you have to have that knowledge behind what you're trying to do. And again, that destination. And there's so many more nuances in this, but I really want to focus in on the clarity piece of this because you know where your destination is at the end of the day. It's not just having this false sense of confidence that, okay, I'm just going to go ask him. It's going to be great. Oh, all right, I'm ready. And you ask, and then they throw in a side pitch. I'm not a baseball person, so these analogies are getting terrible. He's getting out of hand, but they throw a changeup on you. That's what I was looking for. They throw a changeup on you, and now confidence is completely gone. But if you have that clarity of where you're trying to go, you're going to have that confidence behind yourself. And that confidence could be from the clarity, be like, hey, I actually don't know that. Let me get back to you and give you that answer rather than trying to fumble around it or just trying to totally ignore it and hope that they notice that you kind of vaguely said something, but it didn't even answer the question and you kept trying to go. Have that confidence to also say, hey, I'm not sure about that. Or if it's totally out in left field and has nothing to do with your product or your service, you can also then come back and say, hey, that's actually not something that we deal with. If you are looking for that, I probably do have somebody in my contacts that I can help you out with. We'll be happy to get you in touch with that person, but that is not what I do. And this is kind of shiny object syndrome as well for all of us entrepreneurs out there that, oh, yeah, I can do that too. That's okay. I'll throw that in. No, stay with what you do. Stay in your zone of genius. Stay in your lane. Have that clarity so people know that you can do the work for them. Because if you start trying to add in all these extra things just because they said, hey, I would like this, I would like that, I would like the other, that's not going to work out either. You are the expert. You need to tell them what you can and what you can't do. And it's okay to turn down some work because there will be other work waiting for you that's actually better suited for you. But if you want to have confidence in your communication, it starts with clarity. It starts with knowing where exactly you're trying to go and the thing that you do to help people and how you can actually help those people. But you have to have clarity in what you're going to be speaking about in that meeting, in that sales presentation, on that stage, wherever you are presenting and communicating your message. Because without that clarity, you can't have confidence. Maybe I shouldn't say can't, but you will less likely have confidence to be able to present in a way that is going to change people's minds and make people want to work with you or follow what you're doing to be able to learn more from you. So if you want true confidence, you need to have clarity in your message. And if you got anything out of this episode, please share it with a friend. Leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel so you can continue to learn more and grow in your speaking and communication skills.